cost of living is absolutely getting insane in America. And we're not just talking about groceries here, although they are a big part of this cost of living struggle. No, we're talking about everything from household essentials to shoes to clothes, everything just going up like there's no tomorrow. And the companies are definitely making a lot of profits, which is reflected in the stock prices. But if you're just talking about the experience of the average American, I think most people would agree that the quality of life has been stagnant or even has gone down in the past 10 years, despite these big corporations making record high profits. So for the most part, I think it's safe to say that the trickle-down theory has failed, and that the profits from these large corporations in general have not trickled down to the average person living better off. So maybe we need to start thinking about developing a different model to help the average American, because the cost of living cannot be sustainable in the long run. I mean, Americans are just so sick and tired of these prices going up every month.
TikTok. Let me show y'all what y'all did. I'm in Walmart right now. Look at this. 32 for the atheist now. Cause of y'all. All because of y'all.
Is anybody else sick of these grocery bills? Because I just spent $80 at Trader Joe's. I still have to buy food like to eat for dinner for the week at a regular grocery store. That's going to cost me over $100. So this is out of control. Prices are ridiculous. I don't even know what I bought at Trader Joe's. Can you guys relate? Because why are prices so expensive?
You know how you can also tell how inflation has messed up the prices and, raising them like crazy? These bad boys from Walmart, these right here, which I honestly think are much better and a little bit healthier than Coca-Cola. That's just me. These things used to cost 58 cents. Now look at them. Holy crap. Yes, it's cheaper. Damn, man.
Honestly, I really don't enjoy coming into the store anymore at all, because I feel like it's way too stressful finding affordable things, but stuff that's actually safe and doesn't have cancer-causing chemicals in it. I'm literally in the deodorant aisle right now trying to find deodorant that's not gonna give me fucking cancer, that doesn't have carcinogens in it, and like anything that says 0% aluminum, I can't even find it. It's still toxic as fuck. And it's expensive. Like, I would probably pay for this, but this is probably the safest one. I don't even know if this is fully safe, and it's $13. I never thought a day would come where I'll be paying $14 fucking for deodorant. And mind you, I'm a musty bitch, so I need both. I need stick deodorant, and I need spray on deodorant. Stick deodorant, $13. Spray deodorant, $14. I'm spending $25 on deodorant. Just 2 cans. 2 things of deodorant, $25 fucking. This shit is crazy insane. And I was about to say fuck it and get this down here, because this is like a few dollars, but I already know this don't even smell like it's gonna keep me fresh, for one. And the ingredients, like, I just don't know what to do anymore. I'm just tired of trying. I don't even want to be in the store no more. I'm about to just put everything in my cart back and leave. Like, I don't even want this stuff anymore. I just, like a consumer, I feel like all this is chemicals and poison, and I'm just ready to go.
Well, we spent almost $400 at Walmart, and here's what we got. So the house was like really, really out of food. So we got a bunch of snacks for Aubrey for school. Don't judge us. Needed more toothpaste, deodorant. Jonathan wanted to try a new scent. We are cooking dinner, like real food, in case you were wondering, every night this week. But when I'm not here, like next week, that way Jonathan can still eat. But it is crazy what food cost. Oh, and then there was 2 24 packs of Mountain Dew Zero and Pepsi Zero. But y'all, this was $400. Oh yeah, a fish and pole too. That was $40. So let's just say $360 in food. And I didn't even get any meat. I already had chicken. I did get a pound of ground beef, but this is crazy.
Comprando en Walmart y ya casi no puedes comprar nada porque no alcanza el dinero y todo está caro. Así que miren lo que llevo. Básico. Unos suéteres para el frío y unos suéteres. Y aquí la gente nomás esperando porque nomás abren una caja y no abren más, todas las demás están cerradas. Feliz día.
Okay, I've seen a few videos now talking about how Great Value brand is poison, and I want to tell you my experience. So I got some Great Value like freezer meals. It was like 3 months ago at this point. Okay, the meal that I ate was like some Santa Fe like freezer meal. It had like a cornbread base, and then it had like, I don't know, corn and rice, and it was supposed to be like a healthy meal. When I tell you I got so fucking sick, I told Jesse I had food poisoning. He was like, there's no fucking way you have food poisoning. He's like, you ate a freezer meal, like you don't get food poisoning that way. And I'm like, bro, like I know my body, right? And then I had 2 of these. They're obviously still here, still in my freezer. I have another one. I'm gonna throw them away. This stuff is disgusting. I was violently ill for like 3 days. I could not stop throwing up. And I just knew right away that it was Great Value brand. I don't know why, like, I just knew. And I was like, I'm never buying anything Great Value ever again. That brand is disgusting. And I just singled it out. I know exactly what it was that made me sick, because I know my body. And it was crazy because it was fucking instant. And since then, I will not buy Great Value. Like, these 2 meals I'm throwing out. I pretty much stopped shopping at Walmart altogether for food. And ever since then, I'm feeling like a lot better in life. But it's really easy to just make a change when you start doing it. Like, you just have to do it like once or twice. And then once you're in the routine of it, you're like, okay, cool. You know exactly where to go, exactly what to get. But it's just little by little, especially when you're stuck in a routine. Like, we were shopping at Walmart, you know, that was right up the street. It was convenient for us. But once I started shopping at like a more local food store, I'm telling you, my health has been exponentially better. But yes, Great Value is poison. I will not buy anything that brand ever again. I remember like maybe a few years ago, those cheaper store-bought brands, they were like the same quality as the more expensive stuff. Not anymore, guys. I don't know what the fuck they're doing to that shit, but it's not food. And I will never buy Great Value ever again.
I'm in Publix right now, but please help me understand, when was a box of cereal $9.29? Literally, for a box of Honey Nut Cheerios. And I don't know if the prices have been this high, because honestly, I don't eat cereal, but lately my kids have been into cereal, so now I'm here purchasing cereal. But y'all, 1 box of cereal, the giant size, is damn near $10 for 1 box. And the only reason why I'm about to grab 2 is because it's buy one, get one. It's BOGO. But y'all, these grocery store prices are insane. The smaller boxes of cereal are $5.29, but y'all, this is insane. I still cannot get over $10, well, $9.29 for 1 box of cereal. That is crazy. That's insane. That is insane.
I'm at Walmart, and look at the price of ground beef. It's $16 for that. $16 for like 2 pounds of ground beef is insane.
ABC News just said grocery prices aren't down. Frozen orange juice is up 12%. Huh? Who gives a fuck? When's the last time you went to the grocery store dying to get some Minute Maid frozen OJ? I know I haven't. They also said sirloins were up 20% due to Donald Trump's tariffs, but that's simply not the case. Tell the whole truth. Right now, the United States cattle herd is at its lowest since the 1950s. Where the cows at? It's simple economics. If the supply is low and the demand is high, the prices are going to go up as well. Simple. Donald Trump's plan isn't just to rebuild our cattle herd. He also announced the $12 billion Farmers Bridge Assistance Program, which helps helps producers who are hurt by market disruption. He's the GOAT! They also said coffee is up 41% due to Donald Trump's tariffs. That's simply not the only factor here. Use your pink meat. America imports most of the coffee that we buy. In the places that we import from, Brazil and Vietnam, they're experiencing severe droughts. It's dry over there. Because of those droughts, they're sending out less coffee. And once again, when the supply is low and the demand is still high, y'all niggas love coffee, prices are bound to go up. Everybody loves talking about what's going up, but they're not talking about the prices that are going down. Fresh vegetables, fats and oils, the prices of eggs. We're doing great. And gas. I just paid $2.20 for gas earlier. I almost cried. Of course, the focus isn't on the prices that are decreasing because it doesn't make for a great headline. Fake news. Donald Trump is working day in and day out to make America more affordable. What I've said so far is only a sliver of what he's doing. Keep it up, Donald Trump. Ow.
I was really upset the other day because I went to Walmart for the first time in forever. I normally only grocery shop at Aldi's. My total is between $30 and $40. This happened, I complained about Walmart the last time I shopped at Walmart too. But I was like, whatever, like it'll have like a different variety. I need onion powder and I'm just gonna get it from Walmart because they have the great value, whatever. Tell me why I spent $70. The only difference is that I got yogurt. I got yogurt and I got sour cream. But I mean, those things are available at Aldi's. I don't like Aldi's yogurt that much. But I got like cottage cheese, just like I normally would get at Aldi's. But I'm assuming the Walmart cottage cheese was more. I normally though at Aldi's I'll get like 3 to 4. No, I'll get like 1 to 3 like fun things that I don't really need that aren't groceries, and it still only comes out to be like under $40. Like I'm never hitting $40. It's always like under 40. Always in the 30 range. $70? I more than doubled my groceries. And I didn't even get that much. I don't even understand. I literally don't understand. The only thing that I'm thinking could have like put it over the edge is normally I get like $1 or $2 tortilla chips because I'll make like dips. And I got Ripple. I got like the Ridges, you know, the Ruffles texture, but it's great value and it's salted. And they're in a blue bag. I got those from Walmart. I got those chips. But I get like a family size bag. I got like the normal size chip bag. Like I still got chips. Were those chips $4? Like what? I don't understand. I don't understand how I doubled my price in groceries. I get tortillas basically every time I go because that's a cheap and easy way to make a meal on the stovetop. Don't do anything with the oven. Like I genuinely don't understand. I got like all the same produce. I mean, I grabbed an extra cucumber. I grabbed 2 cucumbers instead of 1. All these, they have the prepackaged broccoli. And I don't know how much it is. But then at Walmart, you had to like pick your crowns out and put it in a bag, which I feel was really kind of unsanitary. And I'm not doing that again. And also, I haven't even like cut up my broccoli because I feel weird about it. But whatever. I don't know. I'm just like, why? Like, why was it so much? And how did that even happen? Like, I'm upset. I'm so upset. I'm mad at myself for even like trying to shop at Walmart. I thought they were supposed to have the lowest prices. Like, I know Aldi's is good because, like, it's cheap, and I know that they have, like, the cheapest groceries, and I know this. So why did I venture out to a different store? Like, that is literally $70 on groceries? $70? I didn't even get any meat. I just got, like, staples. I got, like, a bag of Mexican shredded cheese, which I normally get Colby Jack because I don't know. I just normally get Colby Jack, and I was like, let's switch it up. Let's get Mexican cheese. I got a can of green chilies. The thing is, though, the canned salmon I guess I did get meat of the canned salmon. I got canned salmon at Walmart and it was $3, and at Aldi's it's like $5 to $6 the can. And I got the brand name from Walmart. It was cheaper than the off-brand. So, but yeah, I'm just shocked. Literally shocked. Like how, I don't know. I literally don't understand how that happened.
So I literally just spent $116, and can you guys tell me where? Where do you see that? Minus the clothes, still $66, but where? Where?
All of this at Walmart is $70. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items was $70. Now what if I killed myself?
Welcome to my rant about Walmart. So I'm just a little bit confused why everyone says, first of all, Walmart is cheap, because Walmart is not cheap. You might be thinking, well, comparatively, they cost less than other grocery stores. That doesn't make it cheap. That just makes the other ones stupid expensive, because there's no reason why on earth I had 3 bags. Not even filled to the brim bags, just 3 bags.
Okay, and one of those bags were 50-cent trash bins, or 98 cents, sorry. 98 cents trash bins, 2 of them. So a little over $2. Okay, why did it come out to $88? Why did my total come to that? I was still thinking it was gonna be like 40, 50 because of how pricey things are. Because I had to buy like stuff, I buy contact solution. So I was buying necessities, but I wasn't even buying groceries. I was just buying necessities. Like I need body wash, I need to clean myself, obviously. So like stuff like that. Barely 3 bags. Barely 3 bags. Okay. Why was it $88 for barely 3 bags at Walmart? Why was it $88? That was crazy. And I never go shopping for stuff like that when I'm not on campus, because obviously when I'm not on campus, I'm living in my parents' house, so I don't have to. So I don't know, maybe they just like upcharge anywhere on campus, but it's a chain, so I don't think that's even a thing that they would do, because it's it's not like a local store, it's a chain. I almost had a heart attack in the Walmart. I was just like, my roommate was with me and she told me to calm down while we were in the checkout because I was like tweaking out. I'm like, how does this come out to $88? Barely 3 bags of necessities. And I don't buy like the fancy stuff either. I buy like the cheapest. Like I always go for like I try to buy like the cheapest while also functional option, right? Like sometimes the cheapest option is like, that's not going to really be doing anything. You might as well buy nothing if you're going to buy that. So I always do like the cheapest functional option possible. I'm not buying bougie stuff. I buy everything off brand. How? I literally pulled out my phone calculator and I started putting everything in price by price. I was like, there's no way that this came out to $88. I thought there must have been a mistake. There was not. And I think that also too, people calling Walmart cheap is not helping this, because if you normalize something as cheap when it's not actually cheap, then they're going to keep getting away with charging high prices, right? Because if the cheap stores, right, see that the other stores that are charging insane prices aren't being called expensive, that's being called normal, then they're going to raise their prices too, because they'll still be considered cheap. But it's not cheap. It's not cheap. And I was going to start waitressing again this semester because I'm like, I need to make more money. But I'm doing 18 credits again, and I might still get a part-time job anyways, but I'm gonna just do the first week because I start tomorrow and see how it goes, because I have class all day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I still need to make sure I have enough time to get my work done, and I want to get A's. Like I really don't want to get bad grades, so I want to make sure I have enough time to still get good grades. Yes, there are people who can have every hour of their day completely full and still get good grades. I am not one of those people, and I think it would be a waste of money. You know what? Like, yeah, it'll be more of a struggle without a job this semester, but it'll be a waste of my college tuition to not get good grades. So I'm prioritizing good grades because that costs a lot of money to be going to those classes in the first place. So I'm just gonna see how this week goes, see what like the courses are like looking like and like the workload's gonna look like, and then I'm like praying that I don't have any courses that are gonna look too heavy this semester, because I do have 18 credits, so that way I can also have a job, or like, even if I can just work weekends, because like this economy is killing me. And then also too, my rent's getting raised next year. I can't do anything about it because the other units are still more expensive, the ones that are open. Because obviously the ones that are not getting changed, people took those immediately, and I wasn't notified. So like usually when you sign up a lease or for your apartment, if you're signing for the first time, you need to get that done in like September, August time, right? For my apartment, re-signing, like releasing, it's like October-ish. So when I found out that they were raising my rent, it was after the period that everyone already went and got all the new units. So all I have left over are the units that people are like don't want anymore, or probably like going to a cheaper unit from, which is like more expensive than my unit. So it was like I'm gonna have to take the raised price because it's still lower than the other units. But like fuck you for that. You should have told me before everything else got taken up. And the reason why I'm so stressed out now is because it's a new semester, which means textbooks, and the classes that I'm taking this semester are very writing heavy, which I'm gonna assume. Because also too, my professors, only one of my professors out of all 18 credits, 6 classes, only one of them has set up our on-campus page in their syllabus so far. I'm like, class starts tomorrow. What are you guys doing? Set your pages up. So I'm going to assume, because I don't know yet, that I'm going to have to buy a lot of books. Because usually anytime there's a lot of writing in a class, they're probably going to have you do a lot of reading. Because I had one last year that was a lot of writing, which I love. I love writing. And we had to buy so many books for that class, which means a lot more money. So I'm like tweaking out because I like did everything right. I did very well, like frugal, I guess, spending on my groceries, like my actual food budget and everything. I was so proud of myself for like how I was able to get whole foods that are going to be full of protein and also under $100, but also enough to last me the month. Very proud of myself for that. And I was like, oh wait, I have to go back to Walmart on campus because I need trash cans, because I went all semester last year without trash cans, and it was really annoying having to go, I want to throw something away, walk all the way down the hall. So I went and got trash cans for my room and my bathroom. What was I saying? Oh, I also too, like, I needed storage bins, and then I needed command strips, I needed contact lens solution, and I needed shower stuff. I forgot to get it the first time. And it came out to $88. That was literally, I think that costed more than my groceries did, like my actual food. I was like, how on earth does this happen? So that just stresses me out. And I'm just like, well, once textbooks come, because last semester, I think I spent $400 on textbooks, and I didn't even buy all of the books. I bought the ones that you have to buy, because like the online ones, they're attached to the homework sites, especially for your math and stats courses. So you have to buy the whole textbook, and it's like $175 per each one. And then all the other ones, I either rented them or I would find like a free pirated version online for. And so it was almost $400, not even like technically buying all of them. So this semester, I'm expecting to have to buy more physical books for reading. I hope I can find the PDFs, but still I'm like tweaking out, because if the price of these comes anywhere near last semester's prices, I'm not gonna have any money for the rest of the month to be able to, like, literally I'm gonna be at zero. That was my eyebrow twitching. There's no filter on this video. That was my eyebrow twitching from the stress. But that's just college life. And never forget, majority of college students across America probably struggling more than I am. I have enough money to still buy groceries. I still have enough money to get the overpriced necessities. I am still able to pay my rent, even if it is sucking me dry and I'm breaking even every month. But I'm still able to. And most kids my age who are on their own are not able to. So, much as I complain, as much as I yap and whine and moan about it, it's still pretty fortunate. So let's remember that. Always be grateful.
You want to see what $105 gets you here in Oregon? Let me show you a better view. Gotta love the cost of living these days.
I bought chips today. I bought chips today because I have people coming over tomorrow. I never buy chips. This is why. $7.29? $7.29 for Ruffles these days. Barbecue chips, $6.19. And this was at Walmart. Like, they can't possibly get any less expensive anywhere else. When did chips get so expensive?
I've spent so much money over the years on dog toys, and this is my dog's favorite toy. A $3 ball that I got from Walmart years ago.
Yeah, the cost of living problem is really starting to be a huge issue in America. I think this problem in part stems from decades of globalization and deindustrialization in America. And that's really put a hurt on the average American by reducing their wages and taking those jobs abroad. But one argument people used to have was that it helps the consumer by reducing prices, because you're essentially hiring way cheaper labor abroad and your costs are way lower. That might all be true, but if you think about the situation that we're living in, sure, some things like shoes and toys, for instance, might be cheaper than they used to be. But these things aren't exactly necessities that we need to buy every day. Instead, the stuff that we need every day, like food, electricity, and housing, have gone up substantially. And they reach a level nowadays that it's almost impossible to afford a decent living in some states. I think these things are what the average American cares about the most, and no politician so far has been able to address it.